Who's ready to put in the work? Who's ready to farm clay? Who's ready to put the foundations down for the rest of the playthrough? Who's ready to build a castle? What do you mean footworking? Don't leave all this to me. Shit. First response. You do the work and we watch. I thought it might be that way. Satan, Kepler, Sothan, Scrubban, Broadway, Alcarion, Cat, Timmy, Azar. Welcome to the stream, everybody. What's this clearness? I hate you people. Alcarion, thank you for the big bits. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We're getting a base built and we're getting set up today, or we're going to die trying. Oh, speaking of dying. There you go, there you go. Honestly, putting predictions up now is like throwing fucking fish to angry sharks. Clay sounds like a real D-bag. Funny you should say that, Scrubban, because Clay has proven to be a real D-bag. Because yesterday, I went and did a little bit of research in Grounded. I thought, this oak tree base is not all it's cracked up to be. Not only is it a bit of an ugly place to live and a dangerous place to live, it's also really, really far in one corner of the map. And the beautiful view that I promised myself from living high up in a tree has been ruined by the fact there's a massive dustbin in our line of sight. Therefore, as I was wandering around scouting locations, I noticed a few places that might be good around the snack bar. However, while I was out, one thing that I would rather not have had happen off screen was I got attacked for the first time by the stranger. Now, as I say, I wish this had happened on stream first, but it was multiple orc insects, including full-size orb weavers and stuff. Well, no, we're not cheating, I promise. Then, while I was fleeing, I couldn't escape them. They chase you all the way around the yard. So do you know what I did? I found a rock, and I jumped up on that rock, and I sat and twanged them like a bitch. But I had a realisation. You say speaking of died, and I thought we were about to see a transition into a pink-haired stubbler. So then, why? I don't get that, actually. Yeah, I killed a big boy weaver already on the first fucking orc raid. Why have I disappeared again? I pressed the wrong button. That was a mistake. And then, while I was on the rock, I thought, you know, oh, dying equals dyeing hair, I see. Dying, and he's not talking jet hair colour. Oh, I got you. Guten, welcome to the stream. It's not real. So, this base has needed upgrading, right? Because I've been living in it for a while now, and it's not exactly something I can build on, and it was just a place to hide temporarily and sleep. But then I went up and set up all this infrastructure, which was not the most sensible thing in the world. So while I was over on the rock, I had a revelation. Maybe a defensible rock in the starter area is a better place for a base. So I present to you the castle. And while I was toying with ideas, in fact, I'll just make sure I'm alright to set off. I am. While I was toying with ideas, I committed. And I thought, I'm just going to build a little bit and see if it's possible to build on this rock. So I am going to show you the location that I think we use for our first base. Imagine. It's too real. I guess it doesn't matter if it's not real. If it makes you want a real one, it's just as brutal. Kitten, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I prefer third person for building, yeah, so you can see around you and stuff. It's weird to have an E in dying, I maintain. Yeah, I suppose it has to differentiate from the other words somehow, though, right? Yeah, third person I prefer. Actually, I prefer third person for melee combat and everything. I switched between first and third person a lot in the previous playthrough, so I'm going to get used to how Max looks in this one, and we're going to do third person too. But allow me to take you on a tour of what I think could be a good location for our first base. And I'm thinking of going big. Fancy it? So I need you a lot to graft today, big time. I'll carry on if I didn't say so, by the way. Thank you for the bits. But I have a problem. My shovel for clay farming is shit. So I may need to do some big monster chopping today to potentially upgrade the shovel, but we'll see. Or I'll just be completely ignored by the monsters. 2 things. I need stretch reminders today because I was swimming earlier and I fucked my back. Or my back decided to fuck me in a way that it hasn't done yet while I've been swimming. Sir, I need you to die, please. So yeah, I don't know whether the stream's going to last the duration. Mate, I need this rock. I need a lot of rock today, which is kind of spoilers. But there is also a massive spoiler on screen right now, so... First person seems too zoomed in. I still don't know which one I prefer. That's a good thing, though, I think, in a game, right? Where the 2 options are so good you can't decide which one you like. Yeah, the FOV, I think, needs to be maybe tweaked a little bit. We'll maybe put some feedback into... not rare, obsidian. It does Gwynblade, yeah, it's maxed. This is maxed. Excuse the pun, but doesn't it seem a bit... Still seems a bit tight. But, Gwynblade, good afternoon. I present to you all, in this area of the yard, just on the edge of where things start to get spicy, it would appear, because I've never been that way before, and opposite from the snack bar, the castle. Now, as I say, I've done a little bit of preliminary work to set up whether or not it would be good to build on this, and it seems it is. This rock is completely inaccessible to enemies, it seems, at least walking enemies, but if I stand here and jump here, can access it. So this is a very defensible position, maybe even cheese-worthy. So I have decided this is going to be the foundation for our new base. Look at it. Look at it. We're going to build up as well. But I realised yesterday that I probably have to go into the toxic anthill to get my upgrades to potentially make mushroom walls and stuff. So we're going to build this fucker out of stone. And by stone, I mean very tiny pebbles. Yesterday I had to try and find some config file with commands so we could rebind some stuff and didn't find any. Shit. Yeah, I guess it'll come in time, right? Now, I was going to live in the oak tree because I wanted a good view. Now, this is already a good view, no? I'll carry on, thank you for the big bits. This is already a good position. But imagine if I live, if I have my bedroom in the open area, 3 stories up. Ooh, oh no, but it's going to remind us of Burgle's death. But we can fix that because we're going to save
Just
it.
looking.
I'm coming for you, Burgle. So, what I think we do today is work on the base. Now, that's a problem, because I'm going to need to go into some extremely high-level areas to farm the main resource which is lacking in this game. And that is clay. For some reason, clay, even though I've got 17 on me at the moment, is difficult to come by. Now, we have the resource scanner, and that's fine. But every couple of days, I think I'm going to have to go do a lap of the entire yard to try and find clay. And I might need to find myself, if it works like the first game, I might need to find myself more... What are they called in this? They're not the little tents, are they? What are they called in this version? Lisa, welcome to the stream. It's been a while. How's it going? We're back in grounded. Yeah, we can pay our respects to Burgle. Everybody pay your respects to Burgle. Until we find him and realise how annoying he is, and then we'll change our mind. But for now, Burgle. Right, so the reason I've called it the castle is because what I plan to do is build these big... I'm going to actually give it 4 walls so it doesn't get the gazebo treatment. Can you piss off, please? Giving a house tour here. We're going to do it like this, look. I'm going to put turrets on either corner, and I'm going to fill these entire walls in with pebbles, but it takes a lot of resources. Because as it stands, you need 2 clay,
A fine piece of handiwork, Mr. Smalls.
and 3 pebbles to build anything out of this stuff. But I vote we commit to the big build. I think we've got it in us to do this. If there's not a config file already, it probably isn't coming. It depends how they fetch the keybind data. Yeah, I imagine it's one of them things that we'll work hard to try and rectify, and then we'll put a patch out. But yeah.
Did you notice that Max's outfit is awful?
I have thought that. But that's only compared to the first game. I'm already used to it from walking around a bit. Right. I need clay. I need grass plank. I might finish up these staircase bits now, and then we'll go clay farming. What do you reckon? I'm feeling it, though. I'm already in. Like yesterday, I kind of bamboozled myself a little bit towards the end, but... Also, in the previous game, there used to be a way that you could, like, increase the amount of this stuff you could carry at once, and I remember we got it up to, like, ridiculous levels where I was walking around like an ant at one point with 10 times my body weight on my back in planks and resources and stuff. I can't remember how it works, so let's hear some wisdom from Trim.
Morning would greet me before the sun does, as if my body celebrates victories my mind hasn't yet earned. Yet the world tells me to rise, unaware I am already standing against my will. What if morningwood isn't embarrassment but resilience? Maybe it's proof that even in rest, the body refuses to surrender. Shamrock 1.
I didn't know, Trim, you were so au fait with Mandela quotes. Yeah, it was a mutation, Alkirion. Trim, good afternoon. But there was something else. I think it might have been mutations in a trinket, but...
Hello, this is Borgle from the network. As
Who?
some of you know, I grew up in a place called Brook Hollow. The Hollow has seen tough times like everywhere else,
Just
but it's
looking,
bouncing
I
back
promise.
thanks to the average human that produces enough urine over
Fuck
a
off.
year to fertilize a wheat crop that could generate a loaf of bread per day. If you're looking for a good place with good people, and good urine, you should find your way to Brook Hollow. P.S. The sun explodes every now and again.
We're going around in circles.
Sounded like it said burger.
Why does Siri struggle so much with them 3 letters, or 4 letters? B, U, R, and G is like... Oh, you did actually smash that. You smashed it in a way that Augur struggled with for a long time.
Looking at the statue when the real one it's right in front of you. How disrespectful.
Well, I was looking at happier times. Why am I going to remind myself of the fact that Burgle's being killed? Shit. Settles, welcome to the stream. Trim, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits. I haven't heard Siri say burger in a while.
Now that's...
Have you missed it, sir, then? Right, let's get working anyway. Stop fucking about, everybody. Calm down. We've got work to do today. I'm going to have a castle by the end of it, and I'm going to be alive. I am worried about the clay farm, though, because I don't know how often clay respawns. I obviously don't want to know if anybody does. We'll work it out. I should have actually marked a piece of clay and then counted the days until another one pops up, but... Have we got the patience for that? No. No. Mate, come over. I need to deal with you now, if possible. I don't want you fucking... I don't want you causing problems in the future. Another thing about third person is this trinket I've got that does a big burst attack on the 3-hit combo. You can actually see the animation and it's tippy-top. Where's them sticks? No, I'd Siri say burger in a while, yeah. Because Augur's fucking useless. Yeah, I used to be able to carry so many more of these back in my youth. But here I am now as like a... How old is Max, do you reckon? 15? No. 13? Don't know. But I got useless in my old age. Sorry, Alkiran, yeah, I think it is a mutation. But obviously you need to do something to earn the mutation, right? And I can't remember what that is for the... It might have been just killing something major, like a... I don't know, maybe something heavy, like a... fucking roly-poly or something, but I don't know. There's only one for the... Yeah, it is, yeah. Hey, that's a point. Can I make plank walls? It would be an option to rotate here, wouldn't it? Can I not make plank walls? I must have to research them somewhere. I was hoping to make plank walls to try and cut down on the amount of pebbles and clay that I need, but if I can't, then this could go long. Said Contra. First person is FCI. It kind of is, but I play a lot of first person games lately, right? And we're playing a brand new first person game tomorrow. Molars maybe? I don't know actually, I'll have a look in a second. Let me chop this bit. No, I don't need this bit chopped down, do I? I need these. I do like the trick where if you stand here, you can hit two things at once, as remained. I'm sure it wasn't something that was ever deemed a problem, but it's nice to see that the stupid stuff you were pulling in the first game has continued. The new Friday game is a game, while we're in a bit of a lull between releases, I thought I'm going to finally pull the trigger on something I've been considering playing, and it's a game called RuneScape. Not really. Before Sothan falls out of his chair. A game called Pacific Drive, which I've seen. Apparently, it's a bit like a. It's like a horror mystery kind of road trippy looking thing. I don't know. For a second, I was stunned. Imagine. Yeah. So while we're in a bit of a slow spot in terms of things that are coming out, pull the trigger on that. Why not? Is the assumption that I'm addicted to RuneScape after mentioning the Iron Man thing twice? No, you're the only person I think I know that's played it, so I just picked you because you were the only person that I could think of that's played it. Right. Base is good. We've got the, so I'm going to go with this on the lower floor. I'm going to go with a similar setup to the base in the last one. Just for the lower floor, and this is where all the crafting stuff's going to be. And then upstairs, I don't know. But I fancy having like a third floor where we can sleep and wake up every morning. Pat's been enjoying it lately. Oh, it's been a few years, but I suppose I have. Well, that's as good as we've got so far, unless you say Pat's playing it, which I suppose counts as well. The only loser who's played it. I mean, MMOs are for losers, right? Do you know why? Because they're video games, and video games are for losers. As we all know. Want to sell free armour trimming in Wildly. Oh, is that the name of a town in RuneScape by any chance? I might not get the reference. Right, I suppose... Do I start putting in the basics for the... Yeah, let's do this. Let's get the lowest section planned out, even though it's pretty much self-explanatory. So it wants to be. Can I really not reach that very top? Oh, fuck off, game. Oh, it's a scam in RuneScape. Sothan's private messaged me about that quite regularly. Is that? Should I be worried or report into someone? Can I rotate stuff today? I can. Do you know, I think that was yesterday. I think I just something loaded in wrong. But the buttons just work flawlessly today. Build stream. I'm glad I chose Team What. Well, you heard what I said at the start, right, Alkirion? I've got to go out into some fucking seriously dangerous areas today to find clay because the bastard stuff takes ages to respawn. So I'd probably be Team 2 today. There's a prediction finished, it is. Okay, you lot are in my fucking way. Get out, get down. Fuck off. Ah. That's not necessary at all, Elkarion, but you can't complain to me if suddenly I die and you lose all your channel points, even if I give you ample warning. Forewarned has 4 legs, or whatever the saying says. It wasn't Sothan, it was XX Pretty Girl XX. I gave everything to you. And look what you've done, you've scammed me. May I make an observation of stuff you already know that you're obviously free to ignore, if not, no worries? Do I definitely already know it? Or is it something I've clearly forgotten about? Forewarned is foreskinned. Well put, Sophie. It's getting dark as bums. Do I have a bed here? I think I do. I never complained to you, just about you. Did you have a good birthday selection of streams, Alkirion? It certainly looked good. I'll cut this down and we'll go to bed. 99% chance, good chance you're choosing not to act. Just in case it is something, then as I'll pass on the info just in case.
I ain't gonna walk around in the dark like an idiot.
But would it spoil it by telling him that it's worth acting on, if he does know it? Potentially. It was fun. It was tiring, but it was fun. Oh, you're welcome for the raids. It's been actually a while since there's been many people on at that time. The old fucking EU matinee slot doesn't seem to have as many streamers in it lately. Well, let's sleep. Then we're going to get... I'll get the lower section foundations done. Oh, I'm happy to be playing this. Look at that beautiful house that I live in and I can sleep in and enjoy the view of. That was ugly as fuck. Good, right. So... Do I have a tuft? I do. Hello? Oh god, first test. Oh no, I think that means, right?
Fresh.
I think she doesn't actually accept until... Sorry, doesn't actually attack until that thing's full. But we fought it off once, I'll fight it off again, right? For that net. But I am worried about the base. But if the base is not completely built, then what's she got to attack? Come on, son, come up. Let the dog see the rabbit. I like the idea of this being a bit more castle-y. I mean, she's got even less chance of attacking the other base than she has of this one. She's welcome to it. God, I love the snapping and everything in this game. It's so good. So, I can squeeze one under there. It's a bit of a waste of pebbles, but it'll keep me up at night otherwise. I think I've used grounded in the past as the example of a building system which is way more limited than a lot of games. Like Valheim, for example, is the example. Valheim is a good example of a building system which is extremely powerful, but not so user-friendly. Whereas in this, it's just so... I don't know, it just feels so quick and easy to work with. And as a result, even if it's not as powerful, a layman like me that makes crap bases can actually achieve more with less. And I always think the golf editor is the best example of this, the map editor in golf. Of the opposite. The map editor in golf is... When you first see it, you realise it's shit. But it's shit because it gives you absolute and unlimited pixel freedom. It's just not very user-friendly. But if it was more like... I think any fix to the golf map editor probably makes the maps that come out of it worse. If you don't hear from me again, I've totally not taken a nap. Kitten. Sleeping on the job. Can I get down onto that little rock edge because it's getting a bit difficult to build? Come on. Let's fill this in. Oh shit, you fucking idiot stuff. Can I get up here? Wait, if I can get up here, can the enemies get up here? No, good. It is Radway, yeah. I think a good way to put it is if there was... Can I stand on that grass? I forget the grass exists. That would have made things easier. Wait, is that? It's not correct, is it? That's correct. Yep, yep, yep. 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 Where's the attack time counter thingy? It comes up when it's like, I think you piss her off, and then the attack likelihood rises. Ah, fuck. The attack likelihood rises, and it was like 90%, so it's coming soon, it's just not ready now. I think. I've been falling asleep in my chair all day, may as well have a proper nap in bed, yeah. Fuck it. Right, how do I get down to... Let's go stand on this. How the fuck am I going to build these as well? Just glad I can rotate today. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. To fix what? Sorry, Radware? Yes. Yes. Good. And then one more, which is going to be significant. Ow, you idiot. It's going to be significantly easier. Try fixing that.
Pay you a visit. I hope you'll put up a fight.
Okay, here we go. Right. So the stranger's sending... Oh no. No, she... I think she actually attacked the other base. Fool. Oh, did she? Or am I getting attacked? Don't answer, of course. To move with the mouse in space. Changing the actions to move with the mouse in... Oh, you mean when I was looking up just before? Use the old manual method, right? Oh. That's another thing I'll carry on. No matter what you're doing, building-wise, there's always going to be the raids, right? Which seem a bit more fleshed out in this game, I must say. Because every now and again it was like, oh no, some mosquitoes are angry. And they'd just sort of bounce on your into your base and then leave. But this has actually got plot related, right? Which makes me wonder, I wonder if she's going to be like the final boss of the game, because otherwise raids will be disabled if you either defeat her or pacify her in some way, right? Fucking location obstructed. Who's planted all this grass? Yeah, Team 2 is probably always worth putting on, because I don't think... If these orc raids, the last one was anything to go by, then I'm in danger. Mother Nature. Goldberry. I'll make a fucking pig's ear out of this. There we go. And then one in there. We'll go as low as needed. Otherwise it'll do my head in. You. And then you. That's going to look pretty good. Now, the question is, do I build... If I want it to look like a proper cat, I think I do have to, don't I? Can I have big walls? Surely it's not going to ask me to do it like this. Do you build a gazebo? No, I'm thinking of building something good this time, Razor. Come here, Clay, I'm letting you go to waste. Then I'll fill these walls in. Razor, good afternoon. Like that. Tell me today's stream title's not tippy top. Razor, how are we? Like that, and then like that, baby. Dave says Greta Thunberg.
Just looking, I promise.
Oh, that Mother Nature. Is that what you're referring to, Radway? Fucking hell, this is... Stubler. Be good at video games.
Twat.
I agree with that guy for once. A rare agree with Cheeky. Cheeky, welcome to the stream. That. Location obstructed by what, you pervert? that. Oh, piss. That was wrong. That was... Speaking of twats, give you a controversial take on that right now. No. I ain't adding to that fucking temperature at all. Because we'll only get more of it. When it solves absolutely fucking nothing. You say it's rare, but you agree with me quite often. This guy. True, I suppose. We've got the same old age perspective. I mean, that's how it goes, right? That's how these things go nowadays. Just who was planting the grass? Yeah, so is it Greta Thunberg? Is that Mother Nature? Fucking hell, I've cut all the grass down that I could use to actually build this bastard thing. A bit too accurate. Got to remind you Cheeky of his old age now. Well, I'm sure his knees don't do that for him anyway. Oh, this one's already filled in. For those arriving... Ooh. Ow! Watch that be how I died today. Okay, this is... Just trying to build a base. Too much to ask. I will say that was fucking gruesome. And I kind of wish I hadn't seen it, but it felt like it was important to do so for the learning experience. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. Right. Then we will build... Not learning experience, but for the cultural significance, if that makes sense. Because otherwise, what do you take from it if you don't face it, right? Get under there, you... Oh. Axis wouldn't change... No. I mean, with a sprig bow razor, you have to be careful to make the right choice. Right. This fucking base. I also just realised I'm missing one. Once this is done, we're off out resource hunting. Then... Fucking Mac's always thirsty. Were we always thirsty in the 90s? I don't remember it. I know for a fact we didn't drink water. Okay. Let's fill the rest in. Oh, you shut up and give the kids some water. I'm not his parent. Okay. I think now we have the basics set up. It's time to go farm some clay. I also need some water, don't I? Right. Let me go up here just in case I get attacked. I'm also kind of concerned I'm going to go back to the other base and it's going to be absolutely destroyed. Given I've been ignoring the raids. A bit like Eric that time in 7 Days where there was an entire blood moon he didn't realise was going on and we woke up to the whole area around our house just pot-marked where they tried to dig down to him while he was mining. Just slap the kid and the thirst will go away magically. Is that the Finnish parenting style? Okay, now, let's go get some clay. I need clay and I need stone and I need some storage because I've got too much shit in my bags. Where's the map? So the resource finder is now on here and I've already scanned for clay. Oh god, this is a difficult area in the north. I think I've farmed all of this, but what's that? Something up near Burgle's corpse. I need to eat, don't I? Right, let's get some water, let's get some food, and we're going to set off. Give him some Keelio. Can we stop advocating getting teenagers drunk, rather? It's been a problem with you from the start. Oh shit, hello, where did you come from? No! Oh, what a dodge. That hurt. You can see the explosion that comes from Max when I do the parry, watch. Did you just give up on combat and go back under? Did you just run away from? Honestly, lava these days, they don't make them like they used to. Right, there's some mushrooms, let's go eat. You have to work for that stuff. No, you don't, you just have to win the lottery and pay some, granted, teenager to make it for you.
It's gotta eat.
Something's seen me. Are you an orb weaver or an orb weaver junior? I would stand on Cheeky's back and have him kill you, but it didn't go right for me yesterday. How did you get shrunk again, by the way? There was a memorial statue being made in the park of Dr. Tully and all of for his work fixing the whole situation from the first game. And there was an explosion and some chaos at the statue unveiling, which the kids all attended. And Burgle was, for some reason, Dr. Tully just turned around and pulled Burgle's head off. And there's Burgle,
I promise.
laid headless. The park's been quarantined, and the kids have gone missing. As you can see, the kids are here. Therefore, we're back in this bullshit again. And Ominent are here too. You know, the evil company from the first game, like the forest. And it turns out in the park they've been working on miniaturizing scientists so they can learn how to use bugs as vehicles. I don't know why, I assume to fix some kind of transport situation. Does that make sense, cats? So we're trying to work out what Ominent's doing here, but we have learned that you can ride bugs. And I don't do it for some reason because it doesn't feel good. Okay, then make him plant sugarcane, build a well, and make him ask Kitten how to make yeast. Is that better? Sugarcane? That's almost as daft as having Komodo dragons in Canada. Right, I need loads of clay from this pond. There's one piece of fucking clay. Brilliant. I bet it's better than nothing, but one piece is... I wonder if I have to find some more research stations, maybe, because then I think you can expand the scanning. Is that how it worked in the first game? Throw the kid in the forest. If the FBI agent that's monitoring your PC sees you writing stuff like that right away, you'll finally think you're not completely boring. That's what your dad did to you when you got on his nerves. Get in the forest. Okay, there's actually quite a lot of clay just under the surface. This is the way. Alright, the first clay farm has been relatively safe, and the first attack on the base. Any more clay? Negative. Where's the nearest clay chunk? Well, thank you. Did I check that location? This is dangerous territory, though. I'm asking for it going this far. But I think I've searched everywhere to the south. Burgle, my boy, what did they do to you? What did Dr. Tully do this for? I wonder if I can get inside Burgle. I know a lot of the Rule 34 of this game has explored that question as well. Look, that's where all this stupid brain was connected to a stupid body. Gee. The kid will come back with a Satsuma. Can I be given a moment just to... Seeing as you're living in the corpse of my best friend... Oh shit, my inventory's full. What can I get rid of? How do you drop stuff? Drop stack. Don't need all this dry grass. In fact, there's a lot of stuff I don't need. I don't need mite fuzz. Eat that.
Wish I had fries with that.
Drop that. Don't need a fucking sprig. It's just a bit of littering, but it's all natural. It'll all break down. Don't worry about it. Friend, I'm going to need a fight with you, please. Oh, can I get up there and onto Burgle? I'm assuming I can't climb that stuff because you get stuck. I wonder if you need like a fancy shoes to get at that stuff. I think I'm better in third person at melee. Go for a walk and think about things. My grandfather used to chain my dad's ankle onto a tree and go fishing. It's pretty close. Nope. Oh fuck, that just consumed one because of this new stupid system.
That hit the spot.
Stop being so calm. Okay. There's a bombardier beetle as well now. Can you cut things with a stem now? Was it the axe upgrade I got at grade 2 yesterday? What, you mean like the big... Oh yeah, oh no! Ow. Fucking hell, although I think I need to kill these to get the shovel upgrade to get more clay. I think I need like a pincer or some bullshit. Fuck me, that's got a lot of health. It's northern though, so I should be able to relate to it. You alright, lad? I'm gonna have to have a go on your pincer. I need it for better me shovel. I should be able to use this terrain though to fuck it around. Fuck me, they are big. Yeah, I'm gonna kite it. I don't know what their weak spot is. Is its weak spot its bumhole, maybe? Just put the trinket on, shouldn't I? We're going to half health. Scan it. It's not a Reaper. Which is also impossible to scan in Subnautica for those that have never played that game before. Bitch, get back here. I need to remember the new, like, power shot system, don't I? Don't go over there, because there was an orb weaver over there. Stunned him. You're alright, Max, you're alright, you're alright. Oh, the noises though. The little one's trying to flank me. I killed your dad, get a shit on. Oh. Which I think Scar said in Lion King. What have I pulled now? Oh, no, no. Oh, fucking hell, I'm wham. Okay, is archery in Grounded 2 a little bit overpowered? Whoa, hey, I might be able to upgrade my shovel, and that's big clay. I got the pincer and the stinger. You know how to use the terrain, yeah. But with this new power shot and all of this gear that increases damage and stamina usage, or decreases stamina usage and stuff, what the hell was that bug doing? You see that movement? Nope. Well, let's use this dodge a bit more. I feel like I should be getting a bit more proficient with the dodge. Also bandage. Alright, one problem with archery in Grounded 2 is the anxiety of leaving an arrow behind that you might have dropped. Especially when you start upgrading them. Right, you're not my primary concern right now because I've upset someone bigger than you. Oh, the triple stun though. Shit, that got me. You're a different one, aren't you? His health's come cut. In an anthill it works, but it's not that good because they can close quarters very quickly. It can, but archery was pretty good in the first game, but with all this new upgrades and stuff. It's ridiculously strong. Okay, get out with a sizzle. These things oh, they do an attack. I was about to say the opposite. I'm gonna have to rely on timing these blocks. Dougie, good morning. I'm upsetting the locals. Ah, you twat! Right, I think this might be an archery fight as well. As are all fights in this game, it would appear. Oh, my back's fucked. Stretch reminders would be very much appreciated today. I know it's been a while. I don't know about weak points. I think you have to, as far as I can tell, you have to actually isolate them manually before you know it. Stretch you bitch. I will. I had to come out of the swimming pool earlier today. I suppose I should give context. For those that don't know, I've got a pretty major undiagnosed back injury that I've had for like a decade. Stretch preferably in the middle of the fight so I can get some channel points. This guy, assuming I can't stretch mid-fight. I've had years of practice. Ooh, dear. Run! Just remind us to not sit in the same position for 3 hours rather than. Used to be a thing in the early days of the Doomhaus. Oh. I don't even need Bombardier Beetle parts, do I? I'm just doing this because it feels good. But if I can get that... Oh, the bitch blocked that. Look at that! I thought that was an animation problem, but it turns out that's some, like, blocking thing. I've never died in this game, though, Azar, so it's a bit... I don't need to kill 2 of them. Yeah, there's some XP as well. By XP, I mean raw science. Yeah, I've never died in this video game, though, Azar, so unfortunately it's a bit of a... It's a bit of a sad thing for you that you've gone on Team 2. It's 2025, just live your own truth, right? See, because Cheeky's not put a chop team on here.
Cheeky giggle.
If you die in this game, the bugs drag you into a cannibal cave, yeah. You've got to use a tiny little lighter. And by tiny, I mean like...
Bombardier. You
Fuck.
that acid to
Yeah, I'm not doing
yourself.
that. Did I go to the location where it said there was going to be some clay? No, it's over here somewhere. You can stay back there. I don't care about you anymore. That being called raw science. Is there another kind I was there in the first game? No, it was raw science in that as well. I think they just needed like a collectible. Ooh, hello clay. Is there clay here? There is. See, this is why I need to upgrade the shovel, though. Let's make sure I'm not getting followed. You can dig these out. These like little clay deposits. And they're very good. Which I'm going to need a lot of, given the building project that I've got on at the moment. But, and this reminds me of Subnautica, there are bigger, like, deposits, and you need to upgrade your shovel to rank 2 or whatever it was. Where did all the rest of that clay go? Yeah, just throw it around the map, grounded, that's fine. These, look. Imagine how much clay there is in there. I need this upgrade done. But I think the scorpions were important for the upgrade. I've got wolf spiders that have components that will give you a level almost 70 shovel. Well, they can fucking keep it, Azar, alright. Right, let's go to one more clay deposit, then I'm going to go and see if this scorpion pincer is good for upgrading shovels. What are you?
Just looking, I promise.
No, I don't fancy a cockroach, thank you very much. I've got enough cockroach pieces, isn't that right, Cheeky? Why does Cheeky look like he's been painted by a 12-year-old? You see that? You can see like brush strokes on it instead of... I wonder if they toyed with the idea of using that as an art style. Wait number.
Man's gotta eat.
Yeah, I don't get the concept behind raw science though, but It works.
Science!
Give me that pink goop.
In a game like this, you don't need to worry too much about slight supernatural things like that, right? It's a cartoon, after all. Yeah, off-screen I play entirely on a controller hardware. A lot of buttons to be used to put in a controller. Yeah, I mean, I like the radial wheel system a lot in games, and once you get used to like what
That hit the spot.
left bumper and then the directions. Sea of Thieves taught me how to use that system quite well. Yeah, I like it on controller, and these always feel like controller games almost first. Not that it's it's clear as well. Just when did Weevils get so strong? Maybe used to Lake. They always feel like games that are designed around being used for both instead of something like... Because a lot of the times, especially in survival games and stuff, which are very PC focused, it feels like the controller's an afterthought, right? What is that fucking symbol? What is that symbol? Right, we're going to sit here and I'm going to work out what that symbol is. Is it a Scabby upgrade? Probably not.
Are you ready yet? I'm getting impatient.
Fuck off, just leave me alone. Is this cave important to it? Yes, I know your troops are gathered. Kiss my ass. What is it? It's gone away if I go this way. No cap. Yeah, Valheim, the controller stinks. As much as I adore that game, it doesn't work. Building on a controller in Valheim. Toxic. Full inventory. Got a lot of clay though, which is good. Let's drop that. One sack. Get them whenever I want. And a weevil nose. Let's carry that around for no reason. Still with whatever. Okay. What is this thing? That symbol pops up, but I don't know what it does for the life of me. And now it's not popped up here. Is it something moot? No. Something in this direction? Yeah, it's getting stronger this way. Is it a research? I bet it's a research. If it is a research station, that is perfect. I'm right on it, apparently. So you understand the Valheim build system, it's already toxic on mouse and keyboard. I've seen some friends have a lot of trouble in the beginning. Yeah, same as what we were saying before, right? Because it's so unbelievably powerful, it's also unbelievably dense and hard to get a grip on at first. Don't make them sad noises. What are you? You're a butterfly, aren't you, I think? Yeah, these are the stumps that I was thinking of building on, look. Imagine having a base on top of one of them, but I couldn't work out how to get to it. So it fades the more I get this way. Why don't... What? It might not be a research station, because this doesn't look like a place that's got one. But it does get stronger the further this direction I go. Holy clay! Oh, oh, the fucking mother load! And there's a path as well to go through. Kitten will be asleep. Can't offend sleeping people, right? Like you can't disparage the dead or whatever the phrase is. Oh, clay heaven! One day not streaming and you can't remember how to set the stream up. Oh, you're a weevil, aren't you? What are you streaming lately, cheeky? Because I know there's a threat detected. Alright, this is where you need to come for clay, everybody, apparently. A pond. Oh, you're on Truck Sim. Is there a new DLC or something? We're coming here again. Yeah, I'm kind of into third person suddenly. Just felt like trucking. There's worse excuses. What am I doing here? Actually, that's not a bad thing, because as the sun's going down, I could make myself a bedroll and sleep until morning while I'm out here. Sorry, Siddles, I said yam on again. Right, give me these clover leaves, and I'm going to get a couple of sprigs, and we're going to make a bed. Watch my inventory full. Do I need orb weaver? Probably. Might fangs. I'm alright. What threat's been detected? It's like the least threatening place in Grounded. Okay, let's build a bedroll, sleep to morning, then I'm going to have to think of a food and drink situation, aren't I?
A fine piece of handiwork, Mr. Smalls.
Enemies are... What enemies are incoming? Am I maybe a bit too close to enemies? Just relax while the incoming enemies come in. I'm going to check out what's new in Test Drive Solar Crown. How far will you be into it before you're back on TDU2? What fucking enemies are incoming Grounded? Show them to me. There's one mite on the other side of the park.
Show me you remember how to do this.
Do what? Oh. Oh. Oh! Ah, found the enemies. Did you see him? Fucking hell. Radler didn't even have enough time to spoil it. Jesus.
Doomhaus chopped chicky giggle.
Okay. Defeated by somebody's attack. Woo! Alright. Wow. Okay, that was nasty. So much for the build stream. You're the one who called it a build stream, Alkyria. Whew. Okay, let's go. We're going to have to go at night now. Let me sleep during the day. What do you mean keep mocking the enemy waves? I'm so bamboozled that the game got me. Ooh, okay. Team 1? Who's on Team 1? All I'm seeing is a big wave of 2s. Team 1, get shit on.
That hit the spot.
Right, now, sleep to morning. If I'd been able to set my spawn over at that place, that would have been good. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. Right, I was going to eat then, but then I realised I don't have any food because I died. Okay, I've got nothing but my arrows, and I need to go get my gear back. Fucking eat and drink as well. Is that really not... And I had my bow out, so I can't fight while I'm going, because it keeps the weapon that you've got in your hand and nothing else. Nah, I'll do without the buggy, I think. Well, that's a feat. You little shit. Not you. I want to fight you. Okay, now you've lost me points, so I've decided not to tell you about my dream last night, which a certain Stubler was in. Why? Alkyrion, I didn't know you felt about me like this. You go on.
Man's gotta eat.
Alkyrion is consummating our marriage in his sleep. Completely random question. In the US, the sort of default second language that's taught in schools is Spanish because of Mexico to the south. What's the default for the UK? It depends. I think it's pretty split. If there's any British people that can hear me right now. We learnt French and German, but I know there's a lot that learn Spanish and French. But yeah, I don't know if there's a set. There you go, Siddles learned German and French. But it's never anything other than those three. And most of us forget all of it. Yeah. It's less that it might be useful in our lives and more that it's just an exercise for us. It was an elective in your high school, so you forgot all your Spanish as well. Oh my god. Okay, Clear Heaven is a little bit dangerous. I might as well pay this prediction outright so people don't get false hope. 4 people on Team 1 put 17 grand on my survival. This was a bang 50-50 split prediction. But on Team 2, 3 people led by Azar were correct. Not a deathless stream. Azar, good work. Team 2, good work. You learn Swedish and you can't remember a word, cheeky. Oh yeah, Swedish. English and Swedish. Or did you learn English after the fact? You were the 50-50. Oh shit. We were going to try and teach baby Azar Arabic because her mother's family's Egyptian, but we failed to learn it ourselves in time. There's only so much Duolingo could do.
That hit the spot.
Oh, hello. No. Ow. I've got no fucking bandages, have I? Yeah, as for the buggies, I might use them for their use cases, but not just to skip journeys. That makes sense. At least in the short term. Maybe I'll feel different once I can actually bind it, so it's a bit more usable for me.
Hell, don't you go running off on me again.
Right, did I drop anything fancy? Got Scorpion Venom and that thing. What can I drop? I don't need them anymore, do I? Drop that stack. Ah! Shithead fucking mosquito now.
I don't make them like I used to.
Jesus. The stupidest thing I've ever heard is the speech teacher for Mother Azar when she was young told her parents not to speak Arabic because being bilingual would hurt her English learning. Wait, and she grew up in Egypt? It's like the Swiss haven't been learning 5 languages for hundreds of years. That was a big chop.
Doomha chopped, Chicky giggle.
Chicky, can you please show some respect? I'm having a building stream over here. Damn, the mosquitoes hit like trains. I thought I blocked that. So that means that a mosquito, unless you nail the first attack... sorry, nail the first parry, you die. Or at least block it. Oh, she grew up in the US. Okay, gotcha. I thought you meant... Yeah, sorry. That is weird. Don't learn your own language because it'll affect your English. Yeah, fucking hell, most people in Central Europe speak a billion languages, right? Oh, my gear is very damaged, I've realised. I started German on Duolingo. Can't wait to be able to swear on cats on his mother language when he messes up in golf. I mean, that's it. That probably takes you about 5 minutes, right? You just can't do anything else. Shit, we shouldn't have ordered something, kitten. This is entirely on you. I'm still alive, of course. My gear's full. I'm going to have to go back to base and repair, aren't I? I just want to do a building stream. I'm in clear heaven. That fucking thing that taunted me this whole time. If it is an aid station, I could have respawned at it. This has to go perfect, or I'm in a death loop. No heals. Woo! Right, take it fucking steady. Sprinting across here is not going to help my case at all, is it? You want proper discussions?
Wish I had fries with that.
Don't make cute butterfly noises while I'm struggling game. Needed a shit rug. Big Leeds logo on it. Massive in your living room. Respect.
We could bottle that up and
Okay.
make a killing.
Clear heaven is hell. Maybe don't attract the mosquito. I don't know what stealth's like in this, because it didn't really do a great deal in the first game. Am I right in saying that? Grounded pros? Grounded 1 pros? I don't remember stealth or crouching really having much of an effect on anything, really. Maybe I was just a bit forward with my playstyle on that game.
Hell, don't you go running off on me again.
Right, I need to get back, don't I? My gears bust. I don't want to, because Clear Heaven. Remember, Clear Heaven exists, though. Let's go. Heal up. Take it steady, take it slow. Look at the motherload of clay we're bringing back. It's a building string kit. Too rich for your blood, but you do it. Too rich? It's hard too rich, we've got that Red Bull money now, right? Can't wait to be fucking RB Leeds. They just took over a Australian rugby team and completely deleted their past. And now they're at like RB Newcastle or whatever. We're fucked. Drop. Maybe get some more stone on the way back as well. Paid 15 quid for the rug. Is it a good quality rug at 15 quid? Oh, stretch. I wrote what looked like a joke in Discord earlier, but I genuinely think I've done my back in by trying too forcefully to overtake a disabled lady in the pool. And I ain't kidding. Let's use that. Then 1 more stack of pebbles on the way back. I need to repair my gear, then we're going back to the castle, and it's build, build, build. Oh, I don't need good quality, I just need something to go over the wood so it don't get splinters. I thought you loved being in the splinter group. Ow, fuck. That's what you get for showing out. What does showing out mean? I've never been so offended in my life, or complimented, I'm not sure. That was raw, you... Oh, you fucking moron. Stay raw meat. You at least get the pass done. I did cheeky, yeah. It was like road rash. I swung a chain as I as I passed. Got her. No splinter group for me. What does showing out mean? Oh, showing off, I see. Yeah, true. There's nothing I like doing more than flexing my physical ability on disabled old people. Yeah, man. Well, that's another YouTube video restricted. We're in the dark. The shadow Doomhaus can't see us now. Let's hit our... Fuck. I've never seen showing off written as showing out. Is that an American English thing? Oh, there's a dead tree over there.
Just looking, I promise.
Right, is that a dead tree and there's going to be something related to the dead tree, the rotten tree, the whatever, like the stump in the first game? Or is that just one that they've not put the leaves on yet and they're going to come in another patch? Showing out being a lingo for showing off when it's both easier to say and type is just the daftest thing ever. Yeah, showing out. Yeah, it don't work in our language, in our accents, does it? And yeah, it's more distance for typing. Disabled old stubbler showing off the disabled old pit. That's fair. We're probably in the same weight class now, you've said it, She.
My science? I like it raw.
The daft thing is, she probably went home and was like, I got beat by that guy? Did you see the state of him fucking waddling in? Ah, my fucking back's killing me. The drive home was fucked as well. Why did we ever agree to getting older? Who's clay here too? Okay, my clay obsession is going to be the death of me. Or this spider. I do like that there's a visual effect on my trinket procket. That's pretty cool. You say it when a bunch of big ass small dick trucks pull up with the guys hanging out the window going, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, here comes such and such showing out. Showing out. I don't know how keen I'd be to adopt that one. It's just that's the entrance to the like training area, isn't it? I keep looking at that as if it's something cool. Like the mushroom lab from the first game. Ah, I hope you can grow mushrooms in this as well. The fucking... Can you remember the mushroom? No, I did most of it off screen. But the mushroom farming from that first game where I kept having to go get them... Not mushrooms, sprouts. I kept having to go run down and get the sprouts in that underwater base. Always going back and forth from that base to make smoothies. I bet they've fixed... I say fixed, but I bet they've changed that in this one. Showing off may be easy to say with your accent, but in mine, showing out is easier for me. Exactly right. Probably why it's not been adopted in the UK. But no sense shitting on me for something I'd find easier. You're not going to get shit on from anyone here, I don't think. Okay. Let's repair. Oh, the clay's respawned here as well. So I bet it's like a couple of days, maybe 2 or 3 days, where clay respawns.
That's fresh.
That's what we need. Good. Alright, repairs. Damn, my gear doesn't beat it. Okay, let me just think about this. I fucked up. Fucked up. Oh god, what's happened here? Right, drop some pebbles. Good. Pick the rope up.
Didn't even need instructions.
Use the rope to finish the basket. Put the clay in the basket. The lotion on the skin. Pick the rope up again. Pick the pebbles up again. Then I need to... Has anybody else got this problem that's playing the game, right? Where you're in this menu in a storage and you're spamming escape, but this isn't registering. So only in this specific menu I have to click that to go back to the game. I don't know why it does it. And I can't click sort in this menu either. Early access, right? But still. Right, let's go find some ants just quickly so I can repair my gear. This is going to be made slightly easier. I feel sorry for you here. I think I found the culprit though. Is this a fair fight? It's like Homer Simpson. Look, he's kept hold of the... He's kept hold of his dinner even though he's completely stuck. Sorry, friend. I know that was an unfair fight. I was eating a hot dog as well. I'll have it. Make sure it goes to waste. Yeah, it happens in some menus, like the Z one, I think. Yeah, you can't auto-sort often either, can you? Yeah, it's only in storage. It's one of them things where I would report, but I bet 1 million people have reported it. Sorry, lads. Here's your body parts. That's 5. Should have counted how many I needed. Oh, you're not the one on no health. So you get it out of storage as well, Radware? I can't help it if there's clay. I'm getting. No. Stop. Your clay obsession will be the death of you, Max Smalls. Oh, you get it in here as well? Where you can't exit out, or buttons sometimes don't press. I like it. I know some people shit on it, but there's something I really like about the the experience of playing an early access game and watching it mature. I don't know why, it's good. Right, now can I repair my goods? Yeah. 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 Okay, I need another 4 ant parts. I can do that. An orb weaver actually blew a web and met it at me while I was shooting at it from up above. I ended up in the web, dangling just above it, and I was still able to kill it with my bow. Well, so you were trapped there, like in the forest when you're dangling upside down, and you still managed to kill it. And you call me skilled, Alcario? I heard that jibe yesterday. Oh shit! How many do I need now? 5? That's 5. Can I just do this? No, I need to do it upstairs then. Sometimes in the shortcuts if I don't choose an option. I'm downloading Borderlands 4, a brand new game with a bazillion guns. Guess how much space it's taken up. Is it a dialogue heavy game? I don't know. 50 gig.
Ah, that hit the spot.
If I'd cut myself out of the web, I'd have fallen into its reach, so that's not a bad call, actually. That's just you being resourceful, Alcario. Right, let's get rid of the excess ant head. So I'm going to go scan this stuff in, and then we're off back to the castle. We'll go for the castle on the midstream break. It's only 28 gig. Jesus. See, games like that are hard to gauge, aren't they? Because usually the things that use up a lot of space is like uncompressed audio and high detailed textures. But textures in a game like Borderlands, you imagine to be not as much as other games, right? Because it's kind of very stylized, but they've still got to be good looking and modern, right? Does it have a gun that talks to you? Everything can talk to you if you're just mental, kid. 160 gigabyte for Call of Duty. That was a problem with uncompressed audio, right? What am I doing? In the wrong direction. You're still way beyond me in the game at this point. I haven't played it in 3 weeks. I barely done anything though, Alcario, in fairness. No, not you, kid. I'm saying if you just decide to be mental. Scorching orb. Was that a staff? The Northern Mask. Scorpido. Wait, have I just... The Glacial Sting. I've got one more scan, right? Yeah, I thought it consumed it, but it hasn't. I don't know whether I should go for a midstream break at the fucking castle in a wall now. Okay. Alright, is it stuff I can make? It's in here, right? I'm looking at it. New weapon. Scorching Orb. Yeah, there's the first staff. Look. This staff blends boiling glands with spicy candy, so launching globs of boiling goo that linger and sizzle foes. Okay, so that's AoE fire damage. The Glacial Sting blends a northern scorpion stinger with fresh candy, launches globs of lingering frigid goo which can chill foes. Oh, we can actually freeze them, not just... Okay. Sizzling Circlet. Mage Armor. Slows the rate that sizzle roasts you up. Oh, so that's... Yeah, that's fire protection. Fire resistance gear. Damn, look at that. That's fucking ugly. My initial thought was, damn, that looks cool, but then you look at it for about 0.8 seconds longer and you realise how fucking terrible and ugly that is. Shit. Probably good though, I imagine. Is it just... Now, I know I've said that I want to start with this like sword and board build, but how good was the poison build that we worked out in the first game? I remember those days with the Black Widow dagger where I would just tickle an enemy, like tickling like wolf spiders, then I'd just stand there and watch its health go. Oh. It was never that good on bosses, but fuck me, was it good on Just a general everyday out in the world farming. Clear all this off. Who this?
Let's go glass cannon.
Yeah, maybe. I suppose the true glass cannon would be the mage, right? It's even less armour. I should go for a midstream break now, shouldn't I? Let's have a midstream break in here. Let's go in here where the lighting's a bit broken and it's nice and moody. Beautiful. Can I sit in these chairs? No. Should be able to. Oh, I'm pressing G to put my weapons away. That's for the forest. Right, midstream break. Is that a good view? It's a terrible view. That's a better view. Beautiful. Right, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Kitten's in charge. If I die on the midstream break, part of the fucking course in today's stream, apparently, then we're off building. 2 minutes.
Spam.
Is that some word in Portuguese? Shit. Taking the kid for a walk. My guess is ginger beer, says Azar. Alright then, what's in this? Cheeky, thank you for the bits. Radware, thank you for the bits. Okay, right. It's time to build. It's time to take the clay hall and get out there and hit our shop. Kepler says Orange Delight. Oh, he's talking about his UI, I see. It's seen some clips on Sothan's channel. Is that what he's talking about? Cotton UIO. Ooh, aha, what was that from? That's got to be some boxy spam. That's the thing with a lot of spam in text-to-speech, right? I don't know if it's the same for you, Kit. You've usually heard it 2 weeks before in Boxy's channel before it ever makes it here. Or Eric was doing it like 9 years ago. That's usually the origin of most of these things. It's pronounced Cotton Eye Joe. Kitten says lemon and lime. Shaggy Dan, good morning. Says Professor Peppy. Alkarion says Professor Peppy. Dougie says Professor Peppy. Whatever the orange soda is, I can't remember. Fizzy Orange. It's actually not called, but one of them was called Fizzy Orange about 5 years ago, and I've not had that brand since, but still it's Fizzy Orange. Radware says Tropical. Alright, put some stacks on it. Dry grass, who's ever wanted dry grass? I mean, I'm building. I was going to say this all needs sorting out, but I'm building a base to sort it out, aren't I? Actually, while I'm here, can I upgrade some stuff? Let's. Some more brittle whetstone. Can I upgrade anything? Whetstone's for weapons, isn't it? I'll upgrade you if it'll let me. Yeah. Nice. Level 2 tough Crimson Saber. My main hand's had an upgrade. Good. Get the clay, Max. Get the clay. Is there like transfer or take all? And it's just W. Hopefully it's hold to interact. I know people don't like hold to interact, but as somebody that's clumsy and fat-fingered and ruins stuff by...
Wish I had fries with that.
Oh, hang on. Let me go get some water before we go. It saves my life just hold to interact sometimes. It's a finesse. It's a finesse. Oh, I'm alright with this today. Cloudy lemonade, get shit on. Yeah, so you break down, there's 2 types of rocks, Cheeky. There's quartzite and... what's the name of the other one? Grounded nerds? Quartzite and something else. I can tell you now. Quartzite and... the other one. And one makes whetstones for increasing the damage on your weapon, so I assume it's basically sharpening. Is it granite? Yeah, granite, that's it. Paula, good morning. And the other makes plating to increase your armour. Marble, that's it, Crazy Lady. Yeah. Crazy Lady, welcome to the stream too. Welcome back. Yeah, so one makes whetstones for increasing your weapon. Where's my weapon gone, speaking of which? Oh, you upgrade it and it gets rid of that. Should have put that stuff back, but I'm making a base to increase storage, and then once the storage and everything's in, we're going to absolutely, we're going to not suffer anymore from a lot of these armour-related issues. Stop! Nobody likes you. Leave me alone. Ow. Might still do a ton of damage. Did I not equip? Oh, yeah, I like my grass nice and morning dewy. Grass is an abomination before Claude and God. Who's Claude? There we go. No! Oh, we're fine. Right, back to the castle. For those that just arrived in, I've decided to make myself a monster base, which is probably going to end up consuming about 50 streams. Your message failed to send, Cheeky. Was it full of insults and lies? Not when I'm drinking. Full of lies, yeah. Bear, good afternoon. Zip Castle. Look at it though. Did I get all the stone that I collected too? Yeah. Easy death stream, no building. I've already died 3 times, Kepler. It's been brutal. Right then, I've got 80 clay and 36 pebbles.
A fine piece of handiwork, Mr. Smalls.
Thank you. That is one turret base completed. Is it? No. Are you really going to make it so I can't reach? What's found me? Something's attacking. What are you lot doing over there? These are just turkey doomers in disguise. You heard some of it. Was that broken? Did I swing at it, maybe? Tell Kepler hasn't been here for too long. The building streams are usually the most deadly because I'm like, I'm only building today. What could go wrong? As you can see, the denizens of the garden. Am I out of clay? No, I'm out of stone. Okay, stone's a bit easier to get. Again, I say that. Stone's everywhere though, right? I assume if I scan for pebbles, it's going to give me the rocks, like the things that you break. Scan for me, game, damn. I won't scan for clay, but we'll scan for pebbles. Loads down here, let's go down here. Am I? No. We'll go in daylight. Cheeky! Head out, get me some pebbles.
Just looking, I promise.
Bit faster, if possible. Okay, this base build might be getting out of control. How about this, right? If this base build does get out of control and goes a bit crazy, can I be forgiven because the base building in the forest wasn't necessary?
Stop looking at my ass, you creep.
I was just hoping it'd leave faster. Like, I'll build a base in this to make up for the forest not really needing me to, or encouraging me to. Okay, bye. Cheeky, thank you for the bit. I like the light up effect that the prop does on this trinket. Trinkets earlier in the game, good change. Although, is it a good change? He's back, look.
Lighten up. It ain't so bad.
Trinkets earlier in the game boost whatever skill the trinket is boosting, encouraging the player to stick to that and not experiment. Whereas previously, not having a build that felt specific meant that you made different weapons and explored the other options, and probably paid more attention to enemy weakness in the early game. And then only later did you get trinkets that would encourage specialization. Because since I got this trinket, I just went all in on the spec that it's designed around. Because Grounded, I think the best thing about Grounded is the fact that you don't have a spec for the whole game. You have, it's like situational. Like, that was one of the best. Can I not? Why can't I reach that? Oh, fucking game. Like, the best part, I think, of the first game, I'll sleep to morning, was me, like, attacking one of the major bosses Like the brood mother, or the mantis, or the infected brood mother, or the wasp queen, or what were the other one? Just your basic Black Widow was boss enough. And attempting and dying and figuring out like a build that could go somewhere. I'd have to do like Valheim and build some little stairs to finish the build. The reason I aren't actually kidding is because this rock is pretty much completely defensible. This jump, enemies can't do. So if I get up here, I only have to fight off the, like, fly and stuff. So I might not even have a staircase on this.
Ah, that hit the spot.
Right, put your torch away, Max. It's daylight. We've got work to do. I need to go over to that location I was at before. And we're going to farm some... stone. Because clay's alright for now. Oh, you mean to get down and... yeah, access that bit that I couldn't work on then. Yeah, you're right. Like Minecraft, you have to build a tower to get up to stuff. I like that though, the scaffolding thing. That's why building in like normal mode has always felt better to me in games than in survival.
Man's gotta eat.
Give me some stone. Hello. Couldn't for the life of me remember the word scaffolding. There's an actual item in this game called scaffolding. Did I think just spray something out of its bum when it died? Not very undignified. Yeah, you can actually build something called I can't seem to unlock. I wonder if I have to get the... because I was going to build stem walls. So they're like nice wooden walls like I had on the... but then would a castle have wooden walls on the outside? Probably not. Also, it's way more likely to get shit on during raids. So apparently this is the area where there's a lot of stone. I'm not seeing it. There's one here. Forgot how to push the chair the other day. Something I do pretty regularly. I point you back to the building stream jabs that I got earlier today. Welcome to the building stream where I have already comfortably died more than I have in any other stream up to this point. But no, nobody fucking believed me, did they? The best predictor of the future is the past. Fucking stink bug shit on me. I feel like the game baited me over there. Then that was
A taste of nature.
that was unfair. It was like, come over here, this nice pleasant area. Enjoy all the riches of the park, I should say. The stone forever, pebbles to your heart's content, stink bugs that can jump on you and one-shot you while making you smell bad in the process. You'll love it. Right, where is it?
Hell, don't you go running off on me again.
That is one good thing in this game that Valheim could learn a lesson or two from. If you've died and got absolutely annihilated by something, it leaves the area where your bag is just for a second so you can collect your stuff. See it there? So there's no death loops. The aphid just flew away. What aphids can fly? Don't get fucked. Valheim is superior. Valheim is a beautiful game.
Doomha chopped Doomhacho. Fuck it, I can't be asked counting any more chicky giggle.
I wonder what Doomhacho meant then. Sounds Spanish. I'm not saying Valheim's anything other than perfect for us. Remember the swamp ride with the abandoned ships? Fucking hell, yeah, that was nasty. It's so brutal. There was like 4 viewers at the end. And I had to tell everybody, I've made it, you can come back now. Okay, this is good for stone, I'm feeling it. One more stone. Just rafts after raft after raft. Can you remember the name of that little camp that I had in the north that I was using as a forward operating base to try and get my shit back from the swamp? Trim named it, I think. No, Sothan probably named it, you know what he's like. Oh, it just jumped and it was gone. Disappeared. I didn't want to be embarrassed with this rubbish. I also didn't want to get killed by a stink bug and has a better survival instinct than Max. More pebbles. Remember the base checkpoint and the mountain. Oh god. Falling to death from the peak to the base. There was that awful fucking stream where I was freezing to death and I had to make fires all the way up the hill to get to the top of the mountain. And I had to limp from fire to fire while starving to death with no armour, just so I could get my gear back. Fuck. For that game. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. Then we're going back soon. I'm actually thinking when I go back to Valheim of properly committing to the Deep North. Not having any like on-ramp or anything, just set off up there and maybe even live there for the most part. Not that I'm abandoning Stubleton. I never would, but like not taking months to build up the courage to finally get there. Players respawn. You'll all be happy to find out. Has that been there this whole time? I'm right here, right next to the start of the game, and there's been a milk molar in this hole for the whole thing. It was maybe guarded previously by a bastard of some description. I just need to check something before I continue. Have I strayed into the middle of the camera frame? I'm actually alright for once. Because my back's so bad that I'm having to sit very fucking still. It took me about 4 minutes to get up for the midstream break earlier. Yeah, Yoked Girth, that's the name of the character. Was there a statue of that in the first game somewhere? Oop, pebble. Alright, I'm actually warming to third person.
Wish I had fries with that.
Adds a bit more character, right? Also makes me think of Valheim. Ooh. It's a very first-person focused stream lately. This is first-person. Pacific Drive that we're starting tomorrow, first-person. I forgot the game I played last. What game did I just play? God, my memory stinks. Forest, first-person. I can't actually remember if I played in third or first, but I doubt I would have jumped between. It's maybe a sign of how good they both are, right? Because usually there's one that you don't like and one that you do. Hello, Bethesda games, for example. Hello. I swear nobody actually plays in third person in Bethesda games. Maybe Skyrim to a push. You played in first? Why, is there a trophy for that based on which perspective you played? Oh, pictures. Sorry, I missed the word pictures completely. Concentrate stuff. Yeah, exactly, Kepler, right? You were just for walking about. But never combat. Oh, that is ugly. Good if we can turn them off.
Didn't even need instructions.
Yeah, man. Okay, that's almost this wall completed. Pain in the ass, though. Well, this is going to look good. Yeah, you can mod for way better third-person controls and stuff right there. Like the Dark Souls mods and stuff. Where it's like give like Souls-like combat. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling this. Just got gifted a sub to a channel I don't even follow. Is that something that's normal? I don't think you need to follow a channel to be gifted, right? You just need to be in it. Oh, you're not in it, is that what you're saying? I feel like I've had a lot of gifted subs lately to places. Oh no, not you! Fucking hell, I forgot that bit was there. That I didn't mean to plan. If you wasn't in it, you don't know the place at all. I wonder if they're trying to branch out a little bit. In a world where browsing for streams is very difficult on Twitch now because of ads, that would be a bad idea, actually. You get given a gifted sub as like a month trial to a channel. Oh, that fucking wall's not where I wanted it, and that's annoyed me. No idea who these channels even are. I've had gifted channels I've never heard of as well lately. Interesting. What the benefit is? Yeah, because if nobody's browsing channels anymore, did you see, by the way?
That's fresh.
Twitch, when they banned all the bots a few months ago, like a week or so ago, lost 24% of its viewership. That's fucked. Right, what's the limiting resource now? It's not their fault, you can't really blame them for it, and I don't think it really reflects too badly on them in terms of viewership or user base or anything, but the idea that there was that many bots is wild. They've not lost any viewers, have they, if you think about it? Or lost any popularity or whatever. It works. I went to the stream, but weird. Yeah. Like, imagine if everybody on the platform suddenly got a sub to, like, Alkiri on stream or whatever. Suddenly you'd have 1 million people thinking, what the f*** who's this guy? It'd be like that Coldplay situation from a few years ago. Craigie, good afternoon. Does anybody know the YouTube channel Let's Game It Out? I've never heard of it, Craigie. Why, what is it? Everybody, let's gift 1 million subs to Alkarion's channel. Then again, I've been trying to get everybody to do this for so long. And all I get is abuse. There you go, Craigie Radway knows it. Only notice because weird emotes show up in your list. I suppose free emotes are a bad thing. It would be better if they just made it so that the ads aren't absolutely brutal. I checked the other day. I watched the video on it, but the maximum ads, right? I aren't kidding when I say this. The maximum ads I could show, and I show the minimum. I think I show, what is it, 6 minutes per hour or something? And I have pre-rolls disabled. The maximum is 22.5 minutes of ads per hour. 22 minutes per hour of ads. For some reason, they've given you that option. I think it's essentially the kill your channel button, I think. Christ. In a time where people have a lot less disposable income going around, you're going to milk them for all they're worth if you can't afford to sub. That's fucked. Josh is great. Let's game it out. Is that who he's referring to? I left because the guy was like, I act aggressively about gifted subs, like right as I opened the stream, so his personality did keep me there, but I visited the stream. He said he acts aggressively about gifted subs. What did he mean by that? Like he gets angry with them. But everyone loves endless ads that stop you watching the content. Yeah, I think Ben said the other day it's almost as bad as TV, but then when we thought about it, at least TV paused the fucking programme when the ads were playing. Imagine being worse than commercial telly. Whew. There's only one thing you heard. Yeah, but it could be like when we shit all over anonymous gifter. He could have been doing a bit. I don't know. Game sandbox work simulations and city simulations. Oh, right. Big builds in that as well. You big build. Right, clay is all of a sudden not the limiting factor. It's stone. It's not as easy to come across as you'd imagine. That's why I've got no issues shelling out $11.99 for that Twitch no ad service. Have you got Turbo Alkarion, yeah? It's so good. It's so sad that you need it, but it's so good. Yeah, I got Turbo too. And as a result, watch shitloads more Twitch. Not because I have access to it, but because I don't have to see ads. Right, this is going to take some work, isn't it? I've bitten off more than I can chew. But we have to commit. That's oddly nauseating. I'm watching Grounded 2, I don't care to watch a just chatting stream. I've just been a dick because somebody gifted him a sub. Called a guy out for having a countdown to 3-minute ads every 10 minutes once and he banned me. He had a countdown on the screen. I'm worried that these type of people make these decisions because they think this is going to get me more money, and then, like, if you're the type of person that would do that to your audience, they're also probably the type of person where when their audience has had enough and just goes and does something else, they'll start complaining that Twitch is like crushing their viewership or something, right? It's such a clear, you know, cause and effect. Turbo. It's great for those streams I occasionally hit but don't sub to. Yeah, very good. But it means you can browse, right?
Now that's fresh.
Getting Turbo right when OnlyFans kicked off was... Oh, it's beautiful. You could just sit and watch tons of perspectives, and then if somebody died, you could switch over to their stream without getting stun-locked by 12 minutes of ads. A gift as punishment. I mean, we've all had one of them. Ooh, this.
I am here for the ads. Linked a bunch of photos of my build for this video. Game. In Discord. I accept payment for my valor in the form of PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. Suck my giant fucking cock beach.
Chris, man, welcome to the stream and thank you for 48 months. Oh, that guy. He's going to live long in the memory, right? Fucking hell. For those that don't know, a guy joined the stream while we were playing Valheim in 2022. Didn't say a single word in the chat. Entered the Discord via the link at the bottom. And posted how many pictures? Like 20, 30 pictures or something of all of the things he built in his own game in Discord. Then came into the stream chat and said, I posted my pictures of my build in Discord. And then didn't say anything else. Amazing. Just this guy, you remember that, Alkarion? Phenomenal. Phenomenal bit of ego from that guy. Kriegy, thank you for the bits. Everybody have a go at Kriegy. No, actually don't. Yesterday. Kriegy, thank you for the big gift. I appreciate the bits. And Chris Man, my love, good morning, and thank you for the prime. Thank you for picking me, Chris Man, my dear. I'm building a stupid big base. I'm going to post pictures of it in everybody's Discords. Pretty much Kepler, exactly. Yeah, it was fucked. So dumb. Chris Man, I love you very much. Thank you for the prime. Easy Green, good morning too. It's a building day today, so as you can tell, Team 2's furious. Oh no, wait, there is no Team 2 because I've died 4 fucking times on a building. Right, everybody calm down. Let's think of Chris Man naked. Hello? Yeah, no, I'd rather you didn't, Grounded. Ooh, them blocks, though. What the fuck are you? Where have you come from? What? That's thumbnail, by the way. I mean, never pass up an opportunity, right? Oh, it's so fucking... Most gormless thumbnail. Do you see them blocks? I'm going to die anyway, right? I knew that was coming. Where was he? That thing was fucked. And now all my gear's broken again. That was brutal. Where did I die? Down there? Is he on them flowers, maybe? It was preying on me, Eric. It was. Eric, good morning. He got basically shit on, then deleted all of his stuff and left again. Yeah. Yeah, it was such a weird thing to have done. Craigie, thank you for the bits, though. I appreciate it very much. Chris Man, I love thank you for the sub. My back's been hurting so much since last night. I'm legit shaking right now. Chris Man, as somebody that's also had real bad back problems today, let's go get hospital beds and whisper sweet. It happened again. What's he waving at me like that for? No! I'm being preyed on. Wait, this is right next to my base.
Oh, mantis. I don't make them like I used to.
My skin condition is nearly past. Feel free to picture me naked again. Chris, man, I will. Oh man, that hit me so hard. My hair's poking through my helmet. I'm kind of cheering for this mantis at this point. There's a thumbnail of your death. Schmitz, welcome to the stream. What are you doing with those bits? You could have blown up some greens in stream bases with those.
Make a kill.
Right, I've got 2 bags that I need to collect, haven't I? One was down here, but there's nothing in it, of course. But where the fuck is that mantis? Why was I supposed to be able to see that coming? Right, stealth. My gear's got to be shagged now. I've seen you lock in, sir. You lean right up to that screen. Oh, Chris, man.
Hell, don't you go running off on
Sit
me.
upright, I'll have you manned. Okay, don't go anywhere near that flower, because that mantis is upset about something. Hang on, let me just make sure everything's sorted, because I know I'm going to be seeing this in the best of.
I don't make them like I used to.
All my gears are completely ruined. Since when is there a mantis in that fucking tree? What are you just saying? You're happy to clear the area after you die? Yeah, that's true. Turns out not with this thing. It's like a boss in the open world. Something tells me you weren't supposed to be. Well, the trouble is, so that I've been in that area a lot. Oh god, this is going to be a serious death loop. And then I'm going to have to go back and stop the building process because I'm too busy trying to fucking fix my gear. Alright, they've made war mode beefier.
Just looking, I promise.
Ooh, I'm going to enjoy this thing.
Hell, don't you go running off
Fucking
on
hell,
me.
there's a lot of one-shot stuff in this. Adjust your posture. True. Stretch reminder from Radway. Oh. Stop cheering for it. Eric, are you well? My love, good morning.
We could bottle that up and make a killing.
What's that? That's a bombardier beetle. I've got my gear back. Let's go back to the... No, I don't need to go back to the castle, do I? I need to go back to the old base. Isn't it possible to pay directly from Switzerland to some subs or bits? And cards don't exist in Switzerland. When I will pay with CC, I must say an address in Europe. With CC? What do you mean by CC, Kriegi? I appreciate it, though, even if you've gone through a lot of effort for it. Especially if you've gone through a lot of effort for it. That dude snuck up on you. I don't picture mantises as being male. I don't know why. Whenever I see a mantis, I think female for some reason. I think I do that with a lot of insects. It's maybe because like male spiders are idiots, aren't they? And they just all they are is semen, and then they get eaten. Mantis. Do you think that as well? Manti. Mantandry. You need to think in 3 dimensions. You need to learn to look up. Yeah, that's probably one downside of the third camera perspective. Chris, man, I hope you get to feeling a bit better about your back. Don't go swimming with it like I did. It doesn't help. Eric's just walking like a pug listening to Biggie Smalls.
Wish I had fries with that.
I can picture that, actually. Oh, CC credit card, yeah. 10cc, the band. That wasn't 10cc. Do you think the same, though? So the females are the alphas. They behead the males. Yeah, they do. That's probably what I'm thinking of then. I don't know if the one in Grounded 1 was female. It was an orchid mantis, wasn't it? Yeah. Lugging this heavy crayon. Crayon is the cause. If the crayons in Prop Hunt were like that one, Christmas. Oh, Cheeky's got a friend. Who's your mate, Cheeky? I'm like toying with a human centipede joke in my head, and I feel like I'm getting closer to making it because of the insect connection, but I can't. There's a lot of that in nature. Yeah, I think basically all long-surviving spiders are female, right? I think mantis, snake, spiders, plenty more. I definitely see as female. Yeah. All right, I got humbled there. That's probably the most chops I've had in a stream in years. We're not over yet, of course, but I'm in a bit of a reset moment, because as we can see by the fucking shit at the bottom right, my weapon's broken, my gear's broken, my soul's broken, and the chop counter record's also broken. There's a ladybug centre... Exactly so, then. We were working on it. The connection's too close to separate, yeah. It's about time, Cheeky. Did anybody see the documentary about Charlie Sheen? What, from like 15 years ago, Creaky? That one. That sounded sassy. I didn't mean it to sound sassy. Trouble is, I can't farm red ant parts now to fix my gear. Because I've got no gear to farm with. Unless I get the old mantis claws out, go out naked. I've still got some of the old acorn armour, haven't I? Let's get the acorn armour out here. Where's the other piece? Again, my bags are an absolute mess. This will be sorted to within an inch of its life when I move out. But as it stands, I'm having a little bit of trouble relocating.
Take your best shot, Bugs.
Alright, let's try this. Two-handed melee. I'm assuming I can perfect block, but the window's smaller. Female lions are the alphas. Yeah, they hunt to protect the pride, while the males are just worried about other males. Yeah. Yeah, they're certainly not the providers, are they, the lions? I'm trying to think of games with the highest chop debt. Oh, Unraveled was high. Yeah, Unraveled's got the record. I think it was 226 chops in a single stream on them, like, challenge modes. You alright, mate? Your legs don't seem to... Yeah, right. That is not the easiest thing to do in third person. What do they look like in first person? Wild horses do it too. Unravel was crazy.
Seasons don't fear the reaper nor do the wind, the sun or the rain, so why the fuck do you, man?
We don't fear the reaper. In Sea of Thieves? August is fucking...
Gotta eat.
Augur's been on this kick. He thinks you can scan reapers in Subnautica, and he's like obsessed with it. There's just no evidence for it. What about using the damn buggy? Martin is sleeping on the floor for days. You don't have to use every mechanic in a game, do you? Right, come here, little nerds. I need a fight. Oh, good afternoon. I can't see very well because all my gear's broken. I found an enemy in this game, for those that are just arriving, called the Mantis. And when I say I found an enemy called the Mantis, I was found by an enemy in this game called the Mantis, and it caught me almost in a death loop as I was leaving. Unravel 2, not 1, yeah. Unravel 2 was the one, yeah. Them challenge... Did you play them challenge modes, Chris, man? They were absolutely savage. Where's all the ants got? I came here to farm ants and there is none. Wouldn't be like Augur to be wrong, though. It is my favourite Doomhaus bullshit, I'll be honest. It's the best. Mindrake, good morning. What's the year on the quarters? What does that mean? Sorry, Mindrake? Oh, good afternoon. Ask AI. Working my way through them recently. I enjoy them, but I have to be in the right mood. Yeah. I mean, it's an emotional game as it is, right? Let alone getting beaten to death by all of those challenge levels. That's repaired, and... I need one more ant. Oh, the coins, you're in at the quarter, I see. Is that what these are? The year, Monrad, is 19-something 8. Maybe they intentionally don't show you the year. Are these the only ones in the area? There's one over here as well, it might see it. Sorry, I see what you mean now. I don't think of the word quarter for money, of course. Ants know a mantis is about and are smarter than you to avoid it. 1668, 88 or 98, yeah. Do you know what? I'll keep an eye out for that man rat while I'm playing. Don't care for achievements in that shit, but like, don't die on the whole playthrough can fuck right off. That's a slops achievement, that. I remember him going for a flawless limbo and stuff. Type of stuff he subjects himself to. Ow! Do you know, I remember, one thing I definitely remember about this game, on World Mode, is that the early game is 10 times harder than the hard stuff. If that makes sense. Stop running away, you little knobhead. Smash all my gear up and make a fool of me and then run away before I can get the killing blow. What do you think you are? Fuck. I think I've got the stuff back at base that I can finally get repaired. I was looking at Twitch stats to see how much I was lagging. I was curious about the back end, so I googled it. Turns out the cask they're using for the back end is called Butt. Well, it does run like that sometimes. It's like reverse nominative determinism. Limbo makes more sense. I beat that on my iPad at work one day. Only died maybe 3 times, so I can picture doing that. So much momentum and physics involved. Yeah, a lot of swinging and... yeah, danger around every corner. Right, let me... Now I need Might Fuzz. Who's ever needed Might Fuzz in Grounded? Okay, let's just slow it. Swinging, you say? Oh my. I don't understand the reference. Slop's completed the God Run 3. You know, he didn't complete Ladder to the Moon. Much to the gaming world's loss.
We could bottle that up and make a killing.
I need to move out of this base. Let's kill him.
A taste of nature.
So that needs an upside down pineapple. Or a pampas grass in his front lawn. I really like the thingy proc, the light that comes off it. Still a scratch in his arm. It looked like he was a man handling the ham candle. Is that a euphemism for the penis, or is it something interesting? Give me that. Right, you and... Oh, very full on water. Do you know, I am having an issue lately where I have completely run out of energy towards the end of a 3-hour stream. Which is very understandable, because 3 hours is an extremely long time to do anything. I'm sure you all agree. Like a mano lantern. Oh, I've got the wrong gear on. You just reminded me, Chris, man. I need to actually... Oh, fucking repair it, wear it. Equip.
A little tight around the muscles.
Equip. Right, we're back in our... Still need Might Fuzz to repair that, but that's fine. We can get Might Fuzz on the road. Let's go back to my new castle. Don't look at me like that, son. 3 hours is just about the right time, about the right amount of time to do a specific thing. Yeah, but I should be able to focus for 3 hours, though. I'm an old man now, I suppose. No going back. Grave soon. Yeah, and how do you get a wick in it? Eric's right. Menage a moi. Okay, that didn't you laugh. Fuck off. So then you're not here to make us laugh, you're here to be like vaguely unsettling and demanding when it comes to advertising. Ham doesn't melt steel beams. Tis the season. Is it the 11th? Oh, it's the 11th today. No, it isn't. Is it tomorrow? Or is it today? Oh, yes, I need you. What a shot from Max Smalls. And another. What will it be now? 24 years ago. I don't like remembering things that were 24 years ago. Eric. Bear. Are you also at the phase now where you've got very clear memories of things that might be like 30 plus years ago? It's gross. Like, I've got very clear memories of things, and I'm starting to realise now that the very clear memories are north of like 30, 32 years ago. That's depressing. 'Tis the season, I'll fetch the Christmas goose. Something usually makes me laugh, that's why I sub to it. Sub to the Sotha. True. Right, what did I come back to the castle to do? I should have... Oh, I've got no clay left. Am I going to have to go on another fucking clay? Honestly, this base... For those of you that are just arriving, I decided instead of building in the oak tree, I was going to build a castle on this rock. But I've bitten off significantly more than I can chew. But I have to make up for it, right? Because I didn't build a base in the forest.
Didn't even need instructions.
Right, let's fill this gap. Yeah, I remember a day before I was 10 years old. At least we've emotionally stayed below 10 years old, Eric, out of spite. 24 years since a distant relative of mine got shit on. Wait, what? Osama? Sorry, I'm just being a bitch. That's when I learned the term decade. Eric, I wish I'd read the second part of that. Shut up.
Prove me wrong.
Don't attack me now. Actually, genuinely, don't attack me now. I've died enough. Okay, that threat level's rising, but I've not done anything to... I've spent all day dying. Why would you send stuff to kill me when all I've done today is walk to my death? Why don't you just walk over to the... Hey, I wonder if I could have tracked the nymph onto... Imagine. Let's repair my boots. Alright, I'm going to have to work on that somehow, but let's get a lot of this lower stuff built. This is the last grounded stream of the week, isn't it? Because I'm starting a new game tomorrow. It's going to look good when it's finished, though. Tell me it isn't. Is that Cajun for a Southern Yankee? Like a quickie, but you do it alone? So I remember it appropriately enough. I remember I was being in class and they put it on TV for some reason. It was mounted 6 foot above the ground on the wall, dangling there, threatening to fall any moment. What, the tower's been hit? Shit. Kind of sad he didn't build a base in the forest. In my opinion, the forest has one of the best and most unique building and customization options. Yeah, I think I've got a bit of a reputation for going above and beyond when I'm building bases and stuff. Maybe not the most, like, I'm not going to impress experts, but I've always done it because I felt the need to do it. Like in Valheim, you pretty much didn't required to build something, right?
Have built a gazebo yet?
Yes, Martin, and then I smashed it up. But in this... and in this as well, I feel like you need it because you've got a lot of stuff you need, right? But the forest, I think you could genuinely play that game without a base.
We could bottle that up.
So it just never felt... like, if I built a base for the sake of it, then maybe, but the gameplay just didn't really bring it out of me for some reason. Hello, Martin Boy. Casterly Rock. Did that work out well in Game of Thrones? Fucking, I've not read that far in ages. Casterly Rock was the Lannisters, right? I've only read and not watched, by the way, so let's not talk about whatever happened in the end if something did happen to Casterly Rock. My grandpa's cousin's daughter and her husband didn't make it out. What, really, Olga? I didn't even know that was... I didn't know that about you. Yeah, you can talk about the forest now, Polar. Yeah, go for it. The first one, at least, not the second. No, I finished it, Chris, man, yeah. I spent ages desperately trying to search for a satisfying ending, and I couldn't. So we watched all the other endings and stuff, which I don't usually do. The Lannisters were Casterly Rock. Somewhere in the southwest, wasn't it, on the coast? When the game first came out, it was almost 7 days to die every night. So, oh, so they removed the need for a base. Ooh, that would have been good. Forest End game requires a base, so I take it you had enough of it. No, I had a little base, but I never felt a need for it. Does something in the Forest End game require it? Yeah, I was like 11 or something dumb, and the whole school stopped to put it on the TVs in the room. The Forest one, Chris, man. Surely you can just go and get the... Just go get the key card and walk into the start of the story in the red thing, right? No? I never met them. They emigrated to America either when I was really young or before I was born. Obviously before you were born, yeah. Oh, the post-game, Chris, man, yes. Yeah, I did get that thing. And I took it around everywhere to try and find out if it went anywhere or if it helped explain the cannibals or anything. And I played with it a little bit, but yeah. Sorry, I thought you meant the end game as in the... how to get into the lab. I see what you mean now, yeah. Yeah, I played with that a little bit before we left. Near the end when you use the ball to get the cannibals to come to you, that was like what happened on a day 7. I'd have loved that. Because then there would have been a reason to build the traps and stuff, right? If that was like a necessary part of the story progression, that'd have been top. Why did they remove that then, I wonder? Because... yeah, There's nothing to do with the facility, yeah. Yeah, I got all the Timmy pieces, Chris, man, yeah. I considered going for a lot of the hunted things as well, but... opted against it. Right, where's more rocks? Give me more rocks. I need more clay as well, don't I? I'm going to go to Claytown or whatever and see if I can go and get some big stuff. Did I just see the location of a milk molar that I know exists? Yeah, because I haven't spent the other one yet. Alright. What does that sound? While we're farming, I'll go get this. I was lonely my whole life. I didn't learn to conversate or to chat. Well, you're always welcome here, Kriegi. And you're doing alright to say it's your second language? Third language, I suppose? Her mother, my granddad's cousin, was getting a shit ton from the American state. As compensation. Oh, so they were getting paid compensation for what happened. Is that a thing? Right, somewhere here there's a milk molar. I don't know if it's on top or below. There you go, mind right. 1988. So that's relatively new. Given this is probably somewhere in the... I'm assuming late 90s, given that a lot of the 90s aesthetic is quite set in. A sausage monster called John, and that's not even a Martinism. No. Yeah, that was actually called fucking John, wasn't it, that thing? Still had it when we played recently, but we built a base and traps and stuff. Every day you were alive, they got more frequent and in bigger packs. So they've got rid of that recently. Tell you what. Oh, I can't even have myself a cookie. I'm assuming that molar's up on top of the decking. Let's go get it. 88. Shit, yeah, true. Shit. Alone on hard survival, I'd panic. So, did I get punished for playing it on hard survival then? Or is it not in the base game either? When the game originally came out, if you didn't kill the initial cannibal that scouts you, it would bring a whole pack. How many times did you let cannibals run away? Quite a lot, I suppose. So did I maybe playing on hard survival, or whatever fucking difficulty I was on, did I maybe make it so, as I was being a bit more hesitant to fight things, they kind of respected me in a weird way? I've got the beat. Oh, it might actually be the ones I've already got, yeah. Oh, okay. Roger. Let's go up to clear heaven anyway. Oh god, yeah, Chris, man, they left me for damn near 4 full days alone to defend the base, and you should have seen all the bodies that were scattered around. Why didn't I get any of this in my playthrough? I'm jealous now. I let the cannibals run away a lot. That's an orc lava, I don't fancy fighting that. I didn't know that right away, by the way. 7 billion across the families of all the victims. That's wild. That's cool, though. Good on whoever that was. Bush, I suppose. I still don't know what this thing... I think it's not raw science. It must be a field station, but I can't for the life of me find it. If there was a field station here, it'd be good, though, because I could fucking respawn. Never knew the exact sum, but according to the internet, apparently 2 million tax-free per family. Woof. Speaking of respawns, I can actually probably set my respawn here, can't I? No! Get out of the fucking sky, nerd. Get out of the sky! These are one shot. I need this perfect block to get the stun, otherwise I'm not fighting it. Yeah! Right. In Romania, compared to the cost of living, that's like $100 million. That's wild, though. Did he come back to Romania with it? Well, you did get the do thing, or whatchamacallit, at the end of yours. Of my forest run. Yeah, I did get the thing, but then I'd have been encouraging stuff onto my base for no reason, right? Which I don't think I'd have even thought to try. I mean, we guessed, didn't we, towards the end that that thing that we were given wasn't actually related to anything story. It was just a toy to play with after the fact. So either... disable or super enable the cannibals. Probably going to miss the stream and golf tomorrow for your information, so have a good weekend. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids was 1989, so that's kind of what I expected. If that's you out, mind right? Roger that. Hope you have a good weekend. Give our love to your dearest. Though she was the only one still in Romania, all her kids and their kids are all in the States. Oh, see. Hey, there's a pub. Where did this go previously? One of these was the secret entrance. Was it the Black Ant Lab? The back end of the Black Ant Lab?
Science!
Nothing
Give
in
me
this
that
one.
pink goop.
This is so satisfying after the bites I've received this summer. Cathartic. Okay, my bag's
A taste of nature.
I finally relaxed into this now. I could sit and play it all day.
Ah, that hit the spot.
Need to lay down now. Right, last few bits of clay, maybe some stone. I don't want Azar to fucking fire up and start saying that it's a 24-hour stream. I know what he's like. Clay for the building stream. Chops for the blood god. My grandfather's cousin never moved from Romania, just each of her descendants. They all left. It's time for you to leave, but don't come this way. I mean, does anyone not want 24 hours of grounded? Everybody say me. Me, say me, I don't. I genuinely don't. I don't, lol. I'll do. I'll aim for marbles and try and log on from the phone for it tomorrow. Yeah, no pressure. Right. I'm still no closer to working out what that thing is at the bottom left. I think it's maybe a research station or ranger station or whatever they're called. But if it is, I can't find it. There was one that was out here somewhere. Let's stick to this. I know I'm supposed to be building, and we've not got a great deal of time left, but I want to work out what this is, because if I can find ranger stations, then that means I can respawn without a spawn point and get to safety if things are attacking me out in the wilderness. Nobody wants a 24-hour stream. It'd be the last stream I ever did. Okay, I'm starting to see the benefits. Careful going too far this way, though, because this is Mantis territory. And for those that were here earlier and saw the Mantis, that's not something I want to keep repeating. This is going to be my backup option, by the way. I'm going to build up there. Imagine climbing up there and having a base on that. Good luck ground creatures getting anywhere near me. The rest of the kids that I know of are all dickheads. Never met any of them because they didn't come to Romania once. Not even when she got... Not even when she got banned before passing a few years ago. One came after to settle the burial and inheritance and sell the house. Jesus. It's amazing what will bring people out, right? Oh, hello. New resource. Needles. Kitten. These needles, you know what they're made out of? Slay him in honourable melee combat. Oh, her, I'm not sexist. I am. They're all female. No, so then they're made of palm. I need that, don't I? I needed that for something. Get rid of that. They're like little swords. What do you make them? I wonder if they're used as a building resource. I don't know how far the map goes north. So that thing's gone away again. I think it's... Whatever this is that it's pinging me towards, it's something over here. But it might be something underground as well, because I think I'm near the Toxic Ant Hill, which is a job for the future. My parents talk. Ow! Okay, calm. Hit the ants. Hit the ants. I need an assist, because this thing's mind controlled. Did I just hit the ant? Nope. Man, the ants are holding their never mind. Run, little ant! Okay. That was ruthless, friend. Yeah, we got him. Right, where is this thing that I'm scanning for? I'm so bad at this stuff. There! The trash bag ranger outpost. So it is a ranger outpost finder scanner thing. And there's a boss in front of it, of course there is. Come on then, me and you. Again, my timing with ants. Where's Martin at? I don't know. I don't want to use them. There's something about the mounts that I don't know. As a grounded one nerd, the idea of just skipping all of the bits I liked. Wow. Hey, that's an interesting mechanic I don't think I've noticed before. Ow. Oh. Shit on. If I respawn at the nearest outpost, is that going to put me here? Yeah, it is. Yeah, pretty good. You don't love him. Well, that just needs to be more useful. Talk to him a lot. Oh shit, I forgot about this bit. Run!
Wrecked Scrooble Lord.
Ow.
Hell, don't you go running off on me again.
Okay, these two have not regenerated health, have they? They have. Fuck! I'm dead again. Run, 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 Max, run! That's not the right thing.
Idiot.
Run! Fucking hell. My parents talked to him a lot because they helped with the house cleanup. She was a major hoarder and yeah, not good reviews. What reviews of the people? So that love you, boy! You can have him with you, just not ride him. But also, the way they made the combat similar to Grounded 1 and yet significantly more refined and elevated is amazing. The pseudo-class system and bugs block it. Yeah, it is. It's super good. Yeah, I might not be the biggest fan of mounts, but everything else in this game is tippers. And the mounts are tippers, it's just me. Even more raw science, complete ranger challenges. So, if I was at a ranger station, do I get anything for being here? I can make that now. Okay, my clay farming has just improved. So what else can you do in these places? First person for this. Like, what else is there to unlock? Now, if I use the resource scanner, I wonder if I get anything specific. Ooh, the castle might have just got a few different building materials. Okay, so this is an ominent one. Need even more raw science? I just read that, didn't I? Some ominent mugs. Oh yeah, the water coolers. Hey, I wonder if there was a water cooler in the one before. Free water. A little bit of loot. Of course. Of course. That would be those, do I? Plenty of smoothies and stuff. Loads of bandages, loads of granola bars.
Hack enough of those transmitters and we can use a mixer device to shut down her army in this area. So cool.
Oh, so the mixers are now used to shut down the raids from the stranger. That's cool. Sorry, Miss Slut, I will. Thank you. Oh, that's a good way of incorporating the mixers into the actual gameplay. Loop. Let's get in. No, good reviews of the Sun, I say. Lovely. What are you? I don't know what you are. These are the teleport things. Tell me I can't just fast... Can you fast travel between ranger stations? Where am I going? Hello? Where am I now? The door's locked. Has it just teleported me into a locked room? Where am I on the map? So you can fast travel by... These aren't teleporters, are they? They're like pneumatic tubes. That's safe. So if I do this, I can go back to the one I came from. I wonder if they're just both connected. I didn't feel like picking that loot up, though. Interesting. So has this taken me back to the one near the bins in the north? That has just revealed the location of one of these things, though. Wherever it was up there. Weird. Fast travel. Raw dogging the science. Ironically, I do need to make bandages. I don't have any. Oh, I've got some sap. Let me just throw... What do I not need? You. Oh. Probably something I need less. I need that to repair my gubs, don't I? And I need that to make bandages to get rid of this. Then... Hopefully I need to make rope. So that's sorted out a tiny bit of bag space. It's probably about all I could make, right? But I could go pick up some more of these spare bandages. Gimme. Lovely. Thank you. Just looked at the family tree and I got the relationship wrong. It's your grandma's side, her brother's daughter, first cousin once removed. The old woman I knew was your grandmother's sister-in-law. Oh. That shot right before the door closed. Come on then, big man, me and you. Don't bring your friend. Okay, the lava's back there. This thing knows it as well. That hurt lots. Come on, bandage, hurry up. I'm not got all day. Drink a smoothie. That's a stamina smoothie as well. Right. Don't regen health. Stun? No. Ow. There's the stun. And... Whew. And we're getting red ant parts from that. We'll just leave the lava. The old woman you knew was the grandma's sister-in-law. Gotcha. Right, 7 minutes remaining. I think we'll go back to the castle and we'll use what little bits and bobs I've got to finally finalise some final finale. And then I think that's going to do it for Grounded this week.
We could bottle that up and
Did
make
you get
it
in
count.
trouble? Oh, because the game's called... As in, like... 12! Welcome to the stream. You forget this is like my, what, probably 125th Grounded stream or something? We've heard them all, and most of them from you. Alright, let's go back to the castle. Tomorrow then, I'm starting a brand new playthrough of a game I don't really know anything about, but because we're in a bit of a quiet spot between releases, we'll take advantage of it, and I'm playing a game called Pacific Drive. Which is some horror, mystery, road trip game apparently, but we'll have a look. And if it's shit, we'll throw it away. But if not, we'll go balls deep. I don't know if you think that shames me, but it just encourages me. I thought it might. Give you a little bit of positivity for your day 12. I know you like to be sour to people. What is that? Oh. It's part of a wider boot print. I thought it was like some fossil or something. Okay, I'm going to enjoy Grounded being... Can I finish the castle over the weekend? Not the big build, but at least the base.
Are you ready yet? I'm getting impatient.
Done. 2 people quit. What? Your job? Don't send a threat now. I'm not a threat, am I? I've died like 9 times today. Why would you... what part of my display today makes you think that I'm any kind of threat to anybody? Other than myself. Alright. Alright, castle. Let's get the final bits put on.
Hey,
Didn't even need
guy.
instructions.
You punished? Like you know. Grounded? Like a kid getting put in timeout?
I don't
you
get
know?
it. Where?
Oh, never mind, you wouldn't get the reference, guy. Hey, relax, guy.
You're too tense. Chris, man! Stop. Hello! I'm trying to build, Chris, man and I, a marital home over here.
Just a little grub trying to get by. And
Yeah.
you murdered him.
What are you trying to get by? Those things are lethal. How many times I've died to lava in this stream? This playthrough. Don't let them fool you. Right. We're about out of time. This is about as far as I've got on the castle. I need pebbles, I need stone, I need clay, I should say. I need lots of stuff. I need to stop walking into a mantis in the middle of the forest. Or park and get shit on. But on this rock, which seems to be very defensible, I am going to build my church, as I think some Peter said? Paul? Look at it. It's going to be beautiful. We're going to build up, and this is going to be our view every morning. How beautiful. Imagine. It's right next to Burgle's corpse, so let's just have one last... Thank you, Burgle. We'll rescue you one day. I just need to build a massive mansion for some reason. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. I died a lot today, frankly. Easy Green Chrisman, thank you for the bits. Farming pebbles wasn't fun. But we must do it. It must be done. And it will be done. Lovely. Alright. Is it time? It's not even time. I can maybe get away with a few more. Adam, welcome to the stream. I'm excited to see the bases coming along. It is. I've changed the design. We're now castle dwellers. Or we will be, but I've got plans to build big. However, Adam, good afternoon. Hope you well. Or morning. I did just unlock this stuff, look. That is awful. That is really bad looking. That's like... It looks like Christmas stuff. Although it doesn't look too bad from the outside. Maybe it's just the inside that's got the awful colouring. I don't like that. Is it? Am I on drugs, or is it... I could take or leave that. I need to unlock the other stuff, don't I? What's wrong with Christmas? I love Christmas and stuff, of course. Jesus told Peter, "You are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church." There we go, Azar. I mean, I was close, right? I knew it was something to do with that area. Right, that's it for me, though. Thank you all for joining. Max is going to go to bed. And I will see you all on Monday for more of the forest. Tomorrow, we're going to start Pacific Drive. Max has nearly spent 24 days locked in here. I'm happy. Once this base is built up and running, we're just going to... Thank you for being here. I will see you all on Monday for more. Tomorrow, the Pacific Drive starts. But with 55 on the clock, that means we're done for today. There's the bastard that got me earlier. Actually, let me just check. This might be the most chops I've had in a single stream for a long time. Welcome to the new followers anyway. Thank you all for the raids, the subs, the hosts and everything. We're off to go play marbles now, and anybody who wants to play with us can stop around. But that'll do it for us. Right, chop counter, where are you? I only died 6 times. 6 times? Am I proud? I think I'm proud of that. Lovely. Right, oranges, win me a fucking point in marbles, because the greens have gone flawless this week up to this point. Right, would anybody like to know how to get into marbles? Press 1. if you would. If not, I think we're going to have a new rule where we just get balls deep and go straight in. Right. Done, 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 and done. Now let's play some marbles. Nobody needs it. Roger that. I like the alternating grass floor direction. It's the little things. It is, yeah. It's how you make a house a home. I lost all my marbles years ago. Tongue in cheek, my ass. Shrill, welcome to the stream. Balls deep, I'm pressing that button. Shrill, good morning. Right, if you want in for marbles then, everybody, you must just type the password, and the password is Mantis. Go. Any ironic ones I simply won't put in, so good luck, go for it. Lovely. Alright, how to cut the ironic ones. Let's do this. We have Schmitz for the oranges. Radware for the... I don't feel myself today. Radware for the greens. Kepler for the oranges. Auger for the greens. For the oranges. Azar for the greens. Martin for the greens. 12 for the oranges. Chrisman, my love, for the oranges. Alcarion for the oranges. 6-4 for the greens. Cats for the greens. Tags like welcome to the stream. I see what you're doing. Shrill for the greens. Azzy for the oranges. Eric for the greens. Paula for the greens. Easy Green. Azzy, welcome to the stream for the greens. Shaggy Dan for the oranges. Cardi, good afternoon and welcome to the stream. Current person of the century of the day for the oranges. Greens, I should say. Shitty Siddles for the oranges. It was a typo. A likely fucking story. Bear for the greens. Dougie for the greens. Satan for the oranges. Tagslack for the oranges. And Monrock for the oranges. 25 marbles into the race. First person to begin with. Okay, it's what I thought. How many more excuses have you got up your sleeve? Mine says 9, so we're going to go with that. In this round, we have Schmitz, Radware, Kepler, Auger, Kitten, Azar, Martin, 12, Chrisman, Alcarion, 6-4, Cat, Shrill, Azzy, Eric, Polar, Easy Green, Shaggy Dan, Cardi, Siddles, Bear, Dougie, Satan, Tagslack, Amonrock. 12 oranges and 13 greens. That's about fucking level. That's closer than it's been in a while. Martin said 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Temple of Steve is the name of the level. 25 marbles enter. 26, in fact. We've also got Adam for the greens. 26 enter. No more. Join in 3. Speak up now. 2, 1. Right, 173 to 127, which means the gap for the year is 43 points. If the Oranges have any chance of winning this year, we need to keep it below 55, because 55 points is what is to play for in final week. So Oranges, you know what to do. The level is Temple of Steve. Dougie is the record holder on 1 minute 53 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Got to dig deep, yeah we have. Ball shallow. Oh god, Eric's in the lead. The demon. Eric, don't do this. He needs to qualify for Eurovision. Did Charles die? No, it's got to be Charles. Radware in the lead now. The demon has fallen behind. Azar's in second. Siddles in third for the Oranges, the most advanced. Polar in third. Siddles in fourth. Come on, Siddles. It's just 3 greens. Siddles. Entering the spinner. Radware goes straight through. Tagslack's now our hero. Even though he tried to cheat to get in. with man-tits. Okay, Radway's clear through. This is looking very strong for the Greens. Taxlack's getting the overtake. Got round Polar, got round Cardi, got round Adam. 12's now in the race. Okay, Cat's in second. I don't like this. Fucking rest in peace, me, says Azar. Wait, you were Charles as well? That's one thing I can't be asked to talk about. You lot do stunts. I add into that. Taxlack's approaching. 12 right behind. Okay, now we've got 2 oranges in second and fourth. Go on, Radway, get shit on in the spinner. Taxlack, get out of the spinner! No, Adam's back. Is Adam going to win 2 Person of the Century of the Days back to back? 12, get him. Stop him. Third place, Eric. Okay. It's a moving bucket, though. Nothing's guaranteed. Shaggy Dan's on this side. Could potentially do some damage. Adam! He's fallen. Auger. Shaggy Dan. Go, go, go. He's missed the hole. Shaggy Dan for the oranges. Top 4's all orange. Oh, Cats has ruined the party. The unshaggable Dan. Lovely. Right. Shaggy Dan, congratulations. 128th point. We're now down to a 45-point gap. Stupid bucket was frozen for an eternity. Shaggy Dan has already got in Discord and done what he needs to do. Lovely. Shaggy Dan is gilded. The oranges retake the crown. Who was gold yesterday? Fucking hell. Some green. Cardi, the crown comes off. I already just said that as well, didn't I? Shaggy Dan, the crown comes on. Lovely. And the oranges shrink the gap. Why are you mad? You finished, Cats. Was he the only green? No. 1 of 3. Alright, Shaggy Dan first, Taxlack second, Schmitz third, 12 fourth. 4 oranges. Ah, man. Shaggy Dan, good work. 173 to 128. And I'm going to press this, and this. I'm going to get out of here. Lovely. I just ruined my day. Good. To be fair, my day was completely ruined by that mantis nymph. Fuck that thing. Right, I'm going to do a tiny bit of work on that. I'll finish the bulk of that build and we'll get to building something a bit fancier next week. How about that? Lovely. But that's it for Grounded for this week, because tomorrow then, we are starting a brand new playthrough of a game I have absolutely no idea about called Pacific Drive. We're going to give it a test, I think. I say we, it's not going to be voted on or anything, but if I decide I don't quite fancy it, we'll maybe throw it away. But it looks interesting, and we've got nothing, well, I said nothing, but we're in a bit of a gap between the next big thing that's coming out. So I think we play it on a Friday, and I'll see you then. For now, however, I love you all. Eric, can you prepare a final word, as I say? Keep an eye out on Twitch for those that might be live right now. I don't think Alcarion's doing another birthday stream, is he? He has about 8 birthdays a year, this fucker. Who's live right now? I can't fucking open Twitch. Keep an eye out for Cheeky, keep an eye out for Chrisman, keep an eye out for Slops and Siddles and Shrill and 6-4 and Chaz and everybody else that streams on this awful website. I love you all, and I will see you all over there. Kilobits and Cheeky are live. But for now, Polar, Eric, Orga, Alcarion, Kepler, Kitten, Easy Green, Chrisman, and everybody else. I love you all. Go watch them nerds. But for now, the final word from this. No wonder it's so old. The final word from Eric is this. No final word. This meta bitch.